Greetings everyone, it's Revival of Wisdom. I facilitate human enlightenment through occult and esoteric teachings. I hope this video expands your mind into a new field of thought. In this experiment, you will see the electricity within fruit compared to meat. By placing these two wires into the watermelon, we create an electrical circuit and we see that electricity is running through it. Even cherries hold electrical energy within them. Remember that every cell in your body conducts electricity. Placing these wires into dead flesh, you see that there is no electrical current coming from the meat or flesh. You are a biological battery, hence why you get charged in a court. You need electricity. Eating flesh will decompose in your body and do nothing for you. Have you ever wondered why, if you minus all of the numbers on a clock, it adds up to 6? Well, here's why. 6 is the number of time, space, and matter. It represents the three-dimensional material world. Up, down, left, right, backwards, and forward. It's a six-sided cube. 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, 24 hours in a day, 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's 666 in total. This is why you see black cubes everywhere you go, or the Nintendo GameCube. Jesus' cross is a cube unfolded. Jews wear a cube on top of their heads, and there's a reason why we say think outside the box. This is where it gets a bit crazy. 666 is the exact same structure of carbon, and your body's made out of carbon. The body is the mark of the beast, the mark of this three-dimensional material world. When the Bible says Satan, who's the god of this world, it represents Saturn, which is the god of time. Everything dies in time, therefore time is the god of this world. It rules this world. Everything physical began as a thought in the mind. The physical world is a shadow or an effect of thought. Therefore, your physical body is stuck in time, but your mind is outside of time. This is why your mind can go in the past and the future, but your body cannot. Thinking outside the box is a term referring to thinking outside of the physical plane, which is activating the light bodies, the eternal self, also known as astral projection. What I'm saying is your body is nothing. You are not your body. You are the eternal consciousness, which is not bound by the physical plane. You just have to awaken these other bodies. 666 is you, the beast, when you're in your lower nature. God is the higher mind, which is the divine spark within you. Jesus and Satan, heaven and hell, are states of consciousness, not people. You see, knowledge is power. When you don't know these things, you have no influence. This book will give you understanding of who you are, where you are, and what you are. The truth is always hidden in plain sight. Who remembers playing hopscotch as a child, which actually represents the Kabbalistic tree on how mind falls into the materialistic realm? We were in heaven, which is the mental planes and astral planes, and we fell from heaven into physicality, a fall of consciousness. This is also on your fingers and on your body. This is the story of Jesus dying on a cross, falling from the spiritual planes, a fall of consciousness into the materialistic planes. The cross is your physical body. 10 spheres, 1 death, 22 pathways, 33. Jesus dies at 33. Your consciousness dies when it comes to the materialistic plane and takes the 5 wounds on the cross, the 5 senses of the material universe. The Book of Wisdom Volume 2 is on its way. It's nearly ready. This is just a prototype. There's going to be at least 100 more pages added. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Israel is not holy. There is no holy place in the Bible. It's an allegory for yourself. Isis, Ra, and El, your feminine and masculine brains. And when these electrical forces come into one, when these two triangles become the Israel flag, this is when you unlock your consciousness. Your consciousness has no gender. And this is how you raise your frequency. This is how you gain into the Holy Land, accessing the subconscious planes beyond physicality. Why do you think Moses went up on a mountain to meet with God? It's an allegory for raising your consciousness to a heightened state. Noah's Ark, he goes on the mountain and kills all of the flesh with God. The killing of the flesh is allegorical for you killing your desire for physical things, because your mind, your consciousness is not from this physical plane. The Bible's all allegory. It's written in codes so that you can decipher it, to engage you in critical thinking. You get charged in a court because you're a battery, and then go to a prison cell, which is a battery cell where it holds your energy. They are harvesting your energy in prison. If you astral project and go to a prison, you'll see this for yourself. Energy cannot escape cubes. Everything today is built in cubes to trap energy. The ancients knew this. This is why their rooms were never square. They had pointed roofs for energy to escape. Everything you see molds your mind in some form or way. Cubes and squares are the most limited shapes. By seeing cubes and squares all the time, this is subconsciously limiting our minds. The ancients built with beauty and sophistication because they understood what they see has an effect on their mind. They changed this to dull us down, to make things more simple, to make you more simple. Environment, it's all mental, it all has an effect on your mind. I think you can work this one out yourself. Minds are expanding and people are progressing inside of the ethereal university. Do not stay in the shadow of ignorance. Progress your life with knowledge, people. The consciousness energy grid. So essentially, physical matter is a manifestation of consciousness. It is the same substance. Without consciousness, there is no physical matter. Now, when you visually see something, this is collapsing light waves into particles. So when you do not see something, it is not truly there. It exists as a wave, a light wave of infinite potential or energy. When your eyes and your consciousness energy grid comes into contact with this light wave, it collapses it into matter. This is why you are the light of the world. That's why Jesus says he is the light of the world. I am the light of the world. It's the I am within you because you yourself are a physical manifestation of God or the universal energy, universal consciousness. It is the I am within you, which is the divine essence, which projects reality. Noah's Ark never existed. It's a metaphoric story about you. Noah's Ark is in your brain. Noah meets God on a mountain. The mountain is your spine and God is your consciousness. The mountain represents a heightened state of awareness, a higher consciousness. That's why Moses goes on a mountain to meet with God. God then floods the earth to kill all flesh. Earth rearranged is heart. Desire comes from the heart, and he flooded the earth, which is the heart, with water, which represents truth and enlightenment. God never killed everyone on the earth. It's metaphorical for you killing the desire of flesh and the desire of physical things and replenishing the heart. In order to progress spiritually and mentally, you have to heal the heart because this is where all of your desire comes from. You must become God to know God. How can you know God if you are desiring the worldly physical things? All religion stems from the mastery of yourself to become God. None of the characters in the Bible existed. None of the stories are true stories. It's all metaphorical, written in code to how you raise yourself out of the lower carnal mind. The link is in my bio for the Book of Wisdom. The Baphomet is good, it's not evil. Religion has miseducated you to think it's evil. I'm going to break this down to you from top to bottom so that you can gain an understanding. First of all, symbols speak to your subconscious mind. Symbols activate thoughts in the invisible realms of mind. Symbols are keys to understand higher things. This symbol can be used for good and the bad. The goat is a ground animal, represents the lower self, the ego. The wings are an air animal, represents the higher self, the elevated state. The dome he's sitting on is the earth element. The fish scales on the stomach are the water element. We have the fire element, also representing human enlightenment, the higher self, and the kundalini. The wings also represent the air element. As above, so below. What happens in the mind happens in your external reality. The moon represents emotion, the feminine aspect of your consciousness. The moon is either on top of you, ruling your body, or you are standing on top of the moon, controlling your emotions. This is not the devil horns. It represents the lower self, the moon controlling you, your emotions. He's male and female, representing polarity of the physical plane, left and right. The Baphomet is a symbol which symbolizes the transformation from the lower mind to the higher mind, to a sleep, to awakened and enlightenment. I have a whole new book of wisdom coming soon, which will explain absolutely everything in detail. Flip the human nervous system upside down. Looks like a tree growing from a seed, bearing the fruit of the heart, which looks like a fruit dangling on a tree. The tree growing from the seed also feeds the fruit of the spirit. The cycle of the seed is the same cycle of your life. The cycle of the seed is also the same as the parable of the sower. 12 cranial nerves managing the movement of the body, being controlled by the mind. 12 disciples spreading the gospel of Jesus. Jesus. Jesus is the head. Jesus meets his disciples in the upper room. 12 imams of Shia, 12 tribes of Israel with the one left out, 12 zodiac constellations around the sun. Are you starting to see it? You are the Son of God. Consciousness is connected to the source of the universe. Brain is a holographic computer projecting this reality. Consciousness is a fractal of God. Your life is a file. Your brain is the husband. Your heart is the wife. The husband, or the brain, is responsible for thinking, taste, touch, hearing, and smelling and sight. Wife is the heart, which is submissive to the brain, emotion, following, and doing. You are arguing because it's the brain against the heart. Thinking versus emotion. You must learn how to sync the mind with the heart. By studying the body, you can study how relationships are truly meant to be. The book in my bio will tell you everything.
Please like, subscribe, comment down below any video ideas you want me to do, any information you want me to spit. Thank you all. Have an amazing day.